afternoon. Are you Dora Ferguson?
Yes, I am.
Hey, I'm Deloise Herbert. Nice to meet you. Do you mind if I call you Dora?
Yes, you call me Dora.
Okay. Did you have a difficult time finding the office?
No, it was a pretty easy ride.
Okay, that's good. So the instructions that I provided was very helpful.
Yes.
Because a lot of times I speak to a lot of clients and they tell me they have a difficult time pulling up this location on their GPS. So I'm happy that you were able to find the location. I'm also happy that you were able to keep your appointment, and you arrived on time. A lot of times, a lot of people make appointment, they cancel, and for whatever reasons. So I just appreciate you coming in here, keeping your appointment. It's such a beautiful day outside. I know that you probably would have probably preferred to spend the time outside. It's hot, is lively. Do you enjoy this type of weather?
I don't know where to be outside right now, but it's nice outside. The sun's shining, but it's just a little too hot for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from the Virgin Islands, but I was raised in New Jersey.
Oh, so you should be used to the heat.
Yeah, not really, because well, I was raised in New Jersey, but I was born in the Bahamas Islands, but I haven't been there in quite some time.
Okay, well, I love it. I've never been to the Virgin Islands. Hopefully, one day I get the opportunity to go. I heard that it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So, lucky you. So, you're here today. Your doctor referred you to me. Do you know why he referred you to me?
Kind of. I've been going to the doctor for a while now, trying to figure out what's going on with me. I've been very nervous lately, waking up in hot flash sweats, and my chest just feel like a big band is wrapped around it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I've just been really anxious and nervous lately. When I went to the doctor, my pressure, I think that's what he said was high. It was like 110.
Okay.
Okay.
Your pulse?
My pulse.
Okay.
110.
All right, no problem.
So he referred me here because medically there was nothing wrong with me.
Okay, well, you're in the right place. I am a student psychiatric nurse practitioner. I'm working under the guidance of Dr. Isaac Hayes. He's a well-known psychiatrist. We've treated many, many, many patients, and I've been working with him for a while. So I think that we are the best, and you're in the right place, and hopefully we can narrow it down to exactly what's going on with you. Okay? Okay. So well, your doctor, like I said, he referred you to us, and what we're going to do is we're going to ask you a lot of questions. This is an interview about your past, about your current history, about your family history, many different types of questions. The interview is going to probably last like 40 minutes, and then we're going to actually do a mini mental exam to evaluate your cognitive status. We're also going to do another exam that evaluates your your ADLs, how you're able to perform, if you need any type of help or anything. We'll evaluate that as well. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, like I said,
Are you married?
No.
No?
I was living with my mother.
You was living with your mom?
Passed.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I feel like most of the stuff that's going on has been within the time frame of her passing.
Oh.
She died of a heart attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
sorry to hear that. Do you have any kids?
No.
Do you have any brothers or sisters or aunts or uncles in the area?
Not in the area. I have a brother, but he lives far out. We're really not close.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have any other maybe personal relationships, any close friends in the area that you know?
Okay, I have one friend.
Okay.
We're really close.
Okay, that's wonderful. So tell me, what sort of things you think have been troubling you?
Well, I can't sleep. My chest's been tight. Breathing very heavy. Mostly it's just, been very nervous lately. Just feel like, I'm home alone now because I live with my mother, so I feel like somebody's watching me, or, when I'm sleeping, I feel like something's on top of me, and then I get up, and then it's like my chest is just tight like a band, like something's holding me down.
Okay. So how long has this been going on?
the time frame of my mother's passing. Like, 3 months she's been gone now.
Okay, so you think that's what really triggered it, that's causing these attacks?
I don't know, no. She died of a heart attack, maybe I could be, dying of a heart attack too.
Okay. Um, do you have little interest in doing things that you normally would enjoy?
Um, Not really. I just come, go to work, come home,
Hmm.
house is empty, so it's not really nothing to do in the house. And talk on the phone with my friend, watch some shows, so that's most of the stuff that I do.
Okay. Have you been feeling down, depressed, or hopeless, or anything like that?
Maybe down,
Can you
just
explain that to me exactly when you say down, exactly what type of,
well, like I said, my mother's passing. I'm still trying to cope with it.
and it's still recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then it's only me and her, so just being home alone is just new.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure that out.
Okay. Have you been feeling irritated, maybe grouchy or angrier than usual?
I say I have been because I haven't really been getting any sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're also losing sleep and
Yeah, I'm
everything.
losing a lot of sleep.
Do you get any panic attack while you're sleeping?
Yes, that's when I wake up and my chest feels like I can't breathe. It's hard for me to breathe, and by the time I'd probably go to the hospital and they'll find nothing wrong with me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then by the time I come home, it's time for work.
Hmm. Now, at your job, do you feel like you're stressed? Do you taking on more projects that you normally would that may be causing you stress, or is there anything else in your life that may be causing you any type of stress?
I don't think so.
No. Are you feeling nervous, anxious, dealing with any type of anxiety problems, frightened, worried, or on the edge at times?
Yes, I am always worried. Like the doctor said, they find nothing wrong with me, but I can feel there's something wrong. So I'm just aggravating that they can't find anything.
Okay. Have you been feeling any type of panic or being frightened of anything?
Well, being alone is pretty frightening. It's something new to me. And my house is really big, and just me by myself, I'm thinking I probably need to move because who knows, somebody coming through the window anytime and then maybe kill me, or I could die alone and nobody will know I'm even there.
So when was the last time you had a panic attack?
I would say probably last week,
Uh-huh.
and I went to the hospital, and I saw, and then saw a doctor, and then I went to my regular doctor the next day, and that's when he referred me to come
Okay.
here because nothing was wrong with me.
So when you have
Everything
these
was
panic
normal
attacks,
time.
oh, okay. So when you have these panic attacks, how long do they normally last?
They last until I get to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So say good, maybe an hour
Mm-hmm.
and a half. Once I'm in the hospital room, I start to kind of calm down.
Okay. So these attacks, do they happen in random places, or do they happen in certain situations and circumstances that you feel that would trigger them? Do you have you been able to actually um, point out exactly when these panic attack occur?
Well, for me, most of it's when I'm home
Mm-hmm.
and say like it's really quiet, and then I feel like I hear something, and then I start having an attack, or if I'm out and it's like too much people around me, that would trigger something, and then I would have to leave and go home. I get a headache, and my chest would be tight, and I would just have to like calm myself down. It's about being around like too many people aggravates me.
Do you have a fear of dying?
Yes,
You
I
do?
do.
Okay.
Dying and then dying knowing somebody might not find me because if I wasn't here for my mother, who knows how long she would have been on the floor.
Have you ever been treated for any type of mental illnesses? Have you been treated for this before?
No, there's no, I have, panic attack pills that I had
How did you get those pills?
from my doctor.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
was treating you. Do you know what you're taking?
No,
Are you
And
taking them regularly, or do like a lot of people sometimes they are prescribed medicine and they're not taking them, faithfully like they should? Have you been taking them like you should, or are you taking them off and on
no, I'm taking them regularly.
and they're not working?
Not really. I
And
don't
how?
think so. I think it's just like when it randomly happens, it's like I know I'm taking my medication, I might be having a heart attack. So it
Uh-huh.
might not have nothing to do with having panic attacks. My heart might just be leaking. They just don't see that.
Okay, okay, we'll evaluate further. So have you ever been hospitalized for any type of uh, medical issues or anything?
No, I haven't.
Okay, have you ever had any surgeries?
No,
No surgeries?
no,
Do you have any type of drug allergies to any type of medication or any type of allergies to any type of substance?
no. Not
No?
that I know of. No.
Are you experiencing any pain or aches or have experienced any pain or aches in the past?
Pain that's only my chest mostly. Real
Okay,
strong pain, and it just feels like it's tight, man. You can't breathe, so that hurts. It feels like it's tense.
and that's only like when you're having the panic attacks?
Yes,
Okay.
and I guess headaches a
Headaches?
lot.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Do you
nothing right
feel like
now.
the doctors are not really taking your illness serious?
Yeah, I feel like you're not. It just
Okay.
went from one doctor to another, and it just seems like they're looking at me like I'm crazy, or I'm making up things.
So
So that's why I feel like maybe that's why they referred me here.
okay.
See if it's mental, but I know it's not.
Have you ever had any thoughts of hurting yourself, committing suicide?
No,
Do you hear things or see things other people don't hear or see?
no,
No? Do you feel like other people can hear your thoughts?
no, I don't think so. Sometimes I feel like not that anybody thinks anything. No, not really.
No?
No.
So you stated earlier that you are having problems sleeping.
Yes.
Do you have any problems with your memory or learning new information?
No.
Do you have any unpleasant thoughts that enter your mind or urges that enter your mind?
I won't say so about myself or others.
Yes.
No.
No? Do you feel driven to perform certain behaviors over and over and over again repeatedly, like obsessed with maybe checking the doors?
Well, I do that. I check the doors and the windows just to make sure they're locked because I'm home alone now, so I don't want nobody to come in and kill me or you know something like that.
So do you feel like your life is in danger?
A little bit.
Okay,
You
explain.
never know.
Okay. Do you feel kind of like detached from your body and sometimes you're looking at yourself on the outside, looking at yourself?
Not really.
No. Do you feel like sometimes you don't know who you really are?
I feel like I'm still trying to find myself with being, and when it was me and my mother, it feels different. So now I'm trying to figure out my new path.
Okay.
I'm not taking care of her, so what do I do next?
Okay. So you've always been her caregiver.
Yes.
Do you how are you with personal social relationships? Do you have a problem making friends or staying in contact with anyone?
I always stay in contact with people. Not really, don't really like that too many people around me. So
Okay. You've always been that way, or just started after your mom passed?
I've always been that way.
Okay. Do you drink
Um,
alcohol?
well, recently I started to because it'll help me sleep strong.
Okay. Do you drink any caffeinated products?
Yes, I'll drink probably a cup of coffee a day in the morning. And that just recently started as well because as me being up late at night and I have to get to work.
Okay. Do you smoke any cigarettes, any cigars?
Um,
Do you use any painkillers?
No.
You on any type of stimulants or sedatives, such as sleeping pills, because of the problems with sleeping?
No. I
No?
haven't said.
Do you do any type of street drugs, such as marijuana, any type of cocaine, crack, anything to maybe bring you comfort or maybe to mask the pain?
No.
No? Now, I'm going to ask you some questions that may be personal to you. Are you, since you said you're not married, are you in any type of, are you dating right now?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, so you're not sexually active?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been exposed to any type of sexual, physical, or emotional abuse?
Not really.
No?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Have you ever been in the military?
No.
And have you had any head injuries or anything?
No.
No? You mentioned that you do get headaches, though.
Yeah, I do get headaches, but I mean, it wasn't from an injury of falling or something happened, brain tumor.
Okay. Do you have any problems with your vision?
Sometimes, like, say, when my head probably turns to a migraine, and one side of my face will feel like shut down, my eyes will be closing on this one side, I can't see, it'll be blurry. But then probably later on, after, within the day, it'll go away.
Okay, so you've never went to the doctor to figure out like if there's a problem with your vision?
No.
Okay, do you have any heart problems?
Yes, I do. So that's why I feel, I might have a heart attack.
Okay, explain to me your heart problems. When you say heart problems, exactly what you're talking
I'm
about.
not really sure, but when I was younger, I went to the doctor and said I had some type of heart thing. It was so long ago, so, and then my mother just died of a heart attack and it just brought it up. But as I go to the doctor now, they said there's nothing wrong with me.
Wasn't able to find anything.
Yeah, so I know that when I was younger, there was something. It wasn't really big, it was mild, so it wasn't a problem.
Okay. Have you ever had a seizure?
No.
No. Now, anyone in your family, do you know of anyone in your family that may have had any type of psychiatric illness or medical illness? Like cancer, diabetes, hypertension, or anyone that had maybe a schizophrenic or another person that may have had panic attacks or anxiety problems?
No, my father, he died of cancer 6 years ago.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Wow.
And I was part of my mother. And she also had panic attacks. And like I said, she just died of a heart attack.
Okay. Well, let me find out about your employment. So you said you currently work. What do you do?
I'm a pharmacist.
You're a pharmacist?
Yeah.
Where do you work?
CVS.
CVS?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how long have you? I'm so sorry. How long have you been on the job?
For about 15 years now.
So now at CVS, do you have a lot of stress on your job?
Well, not really. It's just probably just the customers in a rush. That's mostly it, but it's nothing with management or.
Okay, so you get along with your colleagues
Yeah.
and your employers
Mm-hmm.
get along fine with them? Okay. Now let me see here. So you said you grew up in the Virgin Islands or you grew up in New Jersey?
I grew up in New Jersey.
In New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay. And you said you had one brother?
Yes.
Okay. And both of your parents are deceased?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Have you ever had to deal with any stress in your life prior to your mom's death or your dad's death? Have you ever had to deal with any other type of stress?
No.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you tell me what are some of your strengths?
Well,
school
Yeah,
and
I'm a hard worker, you know. Um, I'm a caring person,
okay.
you know.
Are you involved in any type of organization? Do you go to church or you're affiliated with any church? What's your religious belief?
No, I'm not with any church, but I'm thinking about starting to, you know,
Okay.
trying to find a new path to go on. And that came up a couple times to find a church, to find, you know, guidance or something. So,
Okay. So now what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna ask you some questions, some additional questions, is more questions. You know, these questions help kind of guide me towards a proper diagnosis.
mm-hmm.
So just bear with me with the questions. I know sometimes it can be really overwhelming, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So in the last 30 days, tell me how difficult this has been for you, or if not. Have you had any difficulties concentrating or doing something for 10 minutes
You said in the last 10 days?
in the past 30 days?
What's the question again?
Do you have problems concentrating or doing something for 10 minutes?
Well, I'll lose track. Yeah, I would say.
Do you oftentimes forget to do important things?
Lately, yes.
Do you have problem analyzing or finding solutions to problems?
No,
No.
it's definitely my own problem with my heart at the doctor.
Hopefully we'll be able to rectify that.
Okay.
Do you have problems learning new tasks? For example, learning how to get to a new place?
No.
Obviously not. You made it here. You were able to find your way here. Do you have a hard time understanding what people say?
No.
Do you have a hard time starting a new conversation or conversation with other people?
I would say, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have a problem standing for long periods of time?
No.
Do you have a problem going from sitting to standing?
No. No.
Do you have a problem moving around inside of your house?
Yes.
As maybe unable to, maybe not be physically able to?
No, I don't.
Do you have a problem in getting out of your home?
No.
Do you have a problem walking long distances?
No.
Okay, now we're going to talk about self-care. Do you have a problem caring for yourself, washing your whole body,
No.
getting dressed, eating?
No.
Do you have a problem staying by yourself for a few days?
I kind of do.
Okay, explain to me.
Well, I feel like, you know, because I'm used to not being home alone,
Uh-huh.
that I start hearing things like little cracks and noise. So I'm thinking somebody's in the house.
But not hearing things as voices or anything like that.
No, I'm hearing
Okay.
like little cracks. So it feels like somebody's footsteps, or you know, like feeling your house is, you know, getting old and it makes those little cracking noises, and I'll think it's somebody walking around, or
Okay. Now, do you have a problem dealing with people that you don't know?
dealing with them a little bit.
A little bit. Do you have a problem maintaining friendships?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah. That's I'll lose track
Okay.
of them.
Do you have a problem getting along with people that are close to you?
No.
No. Making new friends?
Maybe a little bit.
A problem with sexual activities?
No.
Now, do you have a problem taking care of your household responsibilities?
No.
Uh, do you have a problem getting all of your household chores done when you need them to be done?
Not really.
Okay. Do you have a problem getting your work done as quickly as you need to?
No.
Okay. So what we're going to do next is call a mini mental status exam. And this exam is usually used to test your cognitive function, your recall, recognition, orientation, and you being able to recall certain things or calculate certain things, your language and motor skills. All right. So this is another part of the interview, and just like I said, it helps to for me to understand your cognitive level or function. Um, what I'm going to ask you today, and I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and there might be some other things that I'm going to ask that you do. Um, can you tell me what is today's date?
Today, I think it's the 1st of May. I was supposed to look that up earlier.
Today's May 2nd.
It is?
Uh-huh. Can you tell me what month it is?
It's May.
May? Okay. What is the day of the week today?
Today is Saturday.
Can you tell me what year?
2015.
Can you tell me what season?
Spring.
And whose home or whose office are you in?
Miss Herbert.
Okay. And what city are we in?
Columbia.
What country do we live in?
The USA.
Good. And what state are we in?
South Carolina.
Okay. Now I'm going to tell you 3 words, and I want you to repeat these 3 words. And later in the interview, I'm going to ask you these 3 words again, and I want you to be able to recall these words. So I'm going to tell you the 3 words: ball, flag, tree. Can you repeat them?
Ball, flag, tree.
Ball, flag, tree. Can you repeat them?
Ball, flag, tree.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to recall those words later. Now, what we're gonna do is, I want you to be able to count backwards by 7 numbers backwards, and we're gonna start with 100. So you start with 100 and you go back 7 numbers. So from 100,
From 100.
and you count it back 7.
So
What's the next number?
93.
The next one after that?
What was that? Okay. I actually stopped thinking. I started drifting
It's
off.
okay.
Okay, so
So
93.
you went from 93,
85.
86.
86.
The next
I'm gonna
one?
go back more.
The next one after that?
76. 78.
79.
Oh, what am I starting from?
From 79, 7 back from 79.
79. 72.
Yes. And one more.
Just one number or 7 numbers?
79, 7 numbers back from 72. I'm sorry.
65.
Very good. Now, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to say a word, and I want you to spell this word backwards. World. W-O-R-L-D. Can you spell it backwards? World.
I don't think I'll be able to do that.
No?
No.
Okay.
I can't.
Now, what are those 3 words that I asked you, if you can recall those 3 words that I stated. Can you recall those 3 words?
Ball, flag, something else.
You got 2 of them so far.
Fish.
Tree.
Tree. Oh.
Okay. Now, tell me, what is this?
What you watch?
And what is this?
Depends.
Okay. I'm going to say 3 words, and I want you to repeat them after me. No ifs, ands, or buts.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Very good. Very good. So now, I want you to I'm going to give you a piece of paper and I want you to fold it in half and put it on the floor. Okay? I'm going to give you this piece of paper. I want you to fold it in half and put it on the floor. Very good. Very good. Thank you. You did a good job with that. Now, what I would like to do for you to do is I am going to give you this, and I want you to follow the instructions on this as you read it, all right? Good job. Good job. Now, I'm going to give you this, and I want you to write a sentence, any sentence that you would like. Write a sentence.
What's the question?
Okay. How's your day? My day is awesome. My day is going wonderful. How is your day?
Pretty good.
Wonderful.
So far.
Thank you so much. So far you're doing really excellent. Now, I am going to give you this, I'm going to give you two intersecting shapes, and I want you to actually copy these shapes as you see them, the same way, all right? You can copy it right here on this paper. Would like for you to draw these same shapes.
The same way it's on here?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Close enough. Close enough. Close enough.
Want me to do it again?
You can try again if you would like. Close enough. Look, don't feel bad because I am not artistic either. So you've done a lot better than I probably would have done. So thank you very much. I think you've done really well on the cognition part of the interview. So what I'm thinking is to maybe consider some type of for your treatment. It seemed to me like you really do have some type of panic, a moderate panic disorder. It's not really that severe, but to prevent it from getting any worse than what it is, we definitely need to have to talk about some type of treatment. So what I'm suggesting is some type of psychotherapy, behavioral cognitive therapy, and it's used to actually, what we do is try to um, place you in the same type of situations and re-expose you to those situations and see what happens, and gradually trying to get you to adapt to those situations where you will no longer have the panic attack. It's This type of technique is to offer you reassurance, and it's kind of like a relaxation technique. The next thing that we can offer is medication. A lot of times, the best therapy would be like a psychotherapy, behavioral therapy, and in combination with medication. The two types of medication that we normally will recommend would be, and if you agree, I don't know how you feel about meds. Have you taken any meds in the past before? You think you said yes. Your doctor had prescribed you some medication that you felt was not working. A lot of times you have to definitely be consistent with taking the meds at the right time and daily. Two meds that I would recommend is the selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. And these types of medications are like the Prozac, the Paxil, the Zoloft, the Celexa. Have you ever heard of any of those medications? You have? Well, these medications, they work really well, but it takes a long time before you can see the effect or see the benefits. But they have been shown, studies have shown that they work, they are very effective in 70 to 75% of the patients that we've treated So they're very successful. But like I said, it takes time for it to start working. It takes about 3 to 6 weeks before you actually see the benefits.
Okay.
And also another set of medication that also we find to be beneficial, and studies have shown that they are 70 to 75% effective as well, and they work immediately, unlike the SSRIs, which take some time before you actually see those benefits. These are called benzodiazepines, and these include like the Ativan and the Klonopin. And these drugs, like I said, they work immediately, but they have a high potential for addiction. So we don't normally use them for a long period of time, but they do work immediately to get you to a point before the SSRIs kick in. So these are drugs that will be used until, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and in combination with the behavioral therapy. What do you think about that?
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
Mhm.
So these are the things that we would like to explore. But what we're going to do is we need to get some additional labs done. Got to make sure you don't have any thyroid problems. I know the doctor have already assessed you and have taken some labs, but there are some other labs that we would love to require. That we require that that you get. So I'll be sending you to get additional laboratory work done. Um, as well. So another thing that I would like to do is do a physical assessment. So these things that we're doing to rule out any type of organic causes, to make sure that there are not other things involved that are causing the panic attacks, and not that whatever situation is triggering the attack. So we have to make sure that we are treating the problem so that you can be successful in your therapy. Okay, what do you think about that?
That sounds good. Sounds pretty good.
So we're gonna do the physical assessment. We're gonna send you for additional labs. Then I'm gonna have you schedule another appointment to come back for follow up, and then I can explain to you exactly what the findings are with the lab, and where we can go from here. All right.
Okay.
So thank you so much, Miss Ferguson, for coming in.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you, and hopefully we'll be able to get you the treatment that you need. Okay.
All right.
Thank
so
you. Have a
much.
good day.
You
Go and
too.
enjoy that beautiful weather.
I will.
All right. Thank you.